So here's some more content for my English videos. This is my vintage calculator collection. I'm sorry, I'm kind of ill. Now I have one more vintage calculator which is over there. It's a Triumph tabletop one, but I already did a video about that, so I'm not going to feature it in this video. But it's also one, but you know, today I'm talking about the calculators you can actually take with you with no issue at all. And actually one of these is the one I use daily for my homework. So we will start off with the least interesting for me, which is this one. This is an Interton Electronic. This is a German brand. I have instructions for this, but unfortunately I didn't take some out of the box where this is, and I'm not going to show them to you, but it's nothing too special. So it's a PC 4010 Interton Electronic. It has a on-off switch in the front, and all the buttons. It is in a 70s kind of design. Unfortunately, all the stickers have fallen off. The top one is about to fall off too, but I stuck it in place with a little more glue since I don't want to have this mess here, this sticky mess. It uses 9-volt batteries, and this one I think is from about 1974. So let's turn it on. The switch has some issues, but it's alright. Bam, and it has a really nice green display. And on camera it looks like it's a normal kind of VFD color display, but in real life it's quite nice and green. It's quite bright too, because enter whatever we want into this. Yeah, that does not kill it. A lot of people think that this will kill your calculator, but it is not going to kill your calculator at all. And this is my stuff, don't be upset about me smashing it. So there are some numbers, so we can, you know, do addition and whatever it's all called in English. I have no idea, since I don't really like math that much. But you can see it does work. It also has a square root, which I wonder if it does this test. Square root of 2 times the square root of 2. Which I guess breaks it. I don't know what this is. The switch is unfortunately damaged, but here we go again. Square root of 2. What's going on with this switch? Square root of 2 times the square root of 2. Yeah, this has the same problem as this. That's a logic does not understand how to do it. And on cheaper calculators, it just shows 199 and so be 2. We can also do a thing with 1 divided by 9 times 9, which should be, I think, 9 or 1, I have no idea. But it either should be a full number and it's showing this, which is wrong. But that's just because of the logic of how these calculators work. Now before we are going to continue, you might see my watts here. While this is one based off the 1980s, it is a modern remake since it's quite like iconic watts, and I quite like it. But here's this one, and this is more interesting to me since this was a German brand, but Casio was not. It was kind of back in the day with the thing that you bought from a trusty old German brands. That's the reason why I don't see so much 70s Sony Trinitons and 80s Sony Trinitons here in Germany, because lots of people wanted to stick with their brands. So this is a little bit more rare here in Germany to find one from a brand like this. It's a Casio, and I got this in the leather pouch, and I use this one nearly every day for homework since it's just a really nice calculator. It's made in Japan, not in China. I think this is made. No, this is I think made in Ireland. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure. It's made in Japan. And it's a quite beautiful calculator. Now it is a little dirty since, like I said, I use it every day. It gets a little dirty doing that. And it's a Casio Memory 8A electronic calculator. Has lots of nice buttons. So these are kind of like clicky buttons, and I feel kind of nasty. These ones feel really high quality. They aren't satisfying, like in my opinion the ones in the car radio and the Beta 4 are, but they feel very nice. Also the square root button. Side there's an on-off switch. Here at the back, you can see it takes 2 AA's. Which these have held up for 1 year of basically daily use. So somebody should say that these calculators are power hogs. They are definitely not. So let's turn on. What is kind of weird, the switch, if you put it in the middle position, sometimes it does it. It shows random things like this, and if you press down certain buttons, it just does random things like this. I have no idea what that's all about. But we can turn it on and we can do simple math. And hammer on it, as I'm not going to hammer as hard on this one since I like it more than this one. Now square root does the same sim square root. That's just the logic in this thing. This is not clever enough to do square root times. And we have 1 divided by 9 times 9 in this thing. Of course, so it's the same thing. That's the logic in these is not powerful enough to handle that. But you know, you can do simple math like 88 plus 22 is 110. You can do lots of things with this. And of course, more complicated math. And yeah, that's about it for my 2 vintage calculators. I paid €6 for these, 3 for this one, and 3 for this one. But vintage calculators, in my opinion, are great since they still have a good use nowadays. Not like other vintage things like an analog TV. If I can hook a VCR up to it, but it's just not going to receive anymore normal television. And the best thing I like to do is you turn them on, you 0 position, and then you press a point. 3, 7. Turn the lights off, and to turn them around. Oh, the battery is only 5 minutes anymore, so I got to kind of hurry up. But you can see the Leo. Yeah, that's me. So yeah, that is it from me. The battery is going empty. So yeah, these are really nice calculators. High quality too. It's not going to get this anymore. Like I said, they're dirt cheap too. So we like vintage calculators. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would like to see you in my next English video. And if you like it, write it down in the comments. If you think my English is good, write it down in the comments. If you think my English is bad, be kind, but tell me that it's bad and what I may do. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, and see you. Where is it? Ooh.